Hello everybody and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington. And tonight, we are starting off with the open weight champion making his way to the ring in a regular Idol Division contest. I mean, Potato had a massive win 2 weeks ago over Kato Twin Moon to defend his openweight championship, and he'll have to defend it again this month, this upcoming couple, maybe next week or this week, or next week or the week after that. If Potato is able to defend the championship one more time, he will tie for most defenses, and if he can make it past that, he will be the longest reigning, he could be the longest reigning openweight champion of all time. He has to beat 84 days, I believe, as champion. And he's going up against one of the newcomers to the Idol Division and MPW, Jin. Jin has had a little bit of luck, a little bit of not luck. Was in the gauntlet match for the Idol Division Championship, but did not make it very far. I believe was eliminated by Emrys Morgana. But if you can pick up a win against the openweight champion, I mean, that's gonna be nice. Can this new guy, I mean, the new guys have had some trouble. Kato Twin Moon won their last match last week due to some shenanigans with the ref, but I feel like the up-and-comers have not been having a ton of luck, and Potato put that taste of defeat in the mouth of Kato. Can he do it to Jin? Potato versus Jin singles contest. Starting us out. Any wins can be put towards a shot at the Idol Division Championship. You want to be able to put your name on the map here in Season 3, and Potato has successfully done that. Being the openweight champion coming into Season 3 and already retaining twice. I mean, some openweight champions don't even get past the first title defense, let alone the second. But people are starting to get a taste of Jin, and they're starting to like it. I mean, Jin, out of Kato and Jin, I think Jin has had a little bit more of a successful career. I mean, Kato coming out of the Season 2 as the only undefeated person, having 1-0, is a pretty big feat, but Jin getting into that gauntlet, just even that opportunity, was a pretty big step for him. It shows that he has what it takes to make it to those spots, but maybe just not what it takes to be on the top of the mountain. Which, you know, is to be expected. We don't expect people to come in perfect, you know. This Potato's twisting the arms in all sorts of directions. The openweight champion really showing these youngins what for. Potato knows what it's like to be in these people's spots and wants to show them that it's not going to be easy to climb out of the hole. When people think you start in MPW, they think you start with level footing. No, you start in a hole, and then you have to climb out of that, and then you have to climb the mountain. This is not an easy industry to be a part of. And Potato is living proof of what it takes, that dedication, that drive that it takes to get in this business, to get through it. A run through Jin, but missed it. Pulling the back of the arms. This is just the strength of Potato, the stone dog, the tiger lily of MPW. Big splash in the corner, crushing Jin as he rolls him over, hooks the leg. Too early to call it, but wanting to take him out in the opening match. Shooting star press, and now Jin goes up and over the ropes into a swanton. And a DDT. Off the ropes. Oh my god! A new school kind of moonsault into a tornado DDT. Back up and a no-hand splash, but Potato is fully prepared, driving the boot into the skull of Jin off the rope. Big boy senton shaking the entire ring. 1, 2, near fall. Jin, though, back up to his feet. Potato going maybe for the potato plunge, missed it. Whatever Jin was going for, Jin missed it. Back and forth. Off the ropes. Tornado DDT again. Jin going up top. Another no-hand splash. If at first you don't succeed, try again is what Jin's motto is. Off the ropes in a big boot. Running slide, drop kick again. Potato has it scouted. Potato gives one of his own, showing him how it's done. It almost feels like Potato is the gatekeeper for these new members of MPW to see if they have really what it takes to be in this business. Saying if you can't beat me, you haven't even stepped through the door of MPW. Back and forth, rights and lefts, chops and punches. Neither wanting to fall. Trading blows this time. Going again. Potato getting the shoulder of Jin. Jin calling for more. And now neither of them want to fall. A full-blown hockey fight in the ring. That's how you get cauliflower ear. And Potato had it. Picks him up for a German suplex. And now Potato wants to make sure there's no doubt in his mind. Picks him up for a Potato plunge. Gonna pull him away from the ropes. Potato thinks he has it. 1, 2. Oh! I think that time taken away from the ropes gave Jin just enough chance to breathe. And Potato's not gonna make that mistake again. He'll get sent to the floor. Jin is looking to meet him there. Hurricane Rana to the floor. Sending him into the ring. Look at the bruising on Jin, the one side of Jin's face. It's like bright red. Sends him in the corner. Monkey flip out of the corner. And that just might be enough to put Potato away too. This is the monkey flip from Jin. Big win over the openweight champion. An impressive victory. The patented monkey flip out of the corner as we'll move on to our tag team match of the night. All right, continuing some tag team action here tonight. We're gonna see the return of this team we haven't seen in so long. We had a season without them. And they're finally back. Merlin came back last week and inadvertently interfered with Garreth's match, I think, but it doesn't seem like that's too much of a... There's too much of an issue there. Merlin Gambledorf, the gold Team Wizard King with Garreth, here to start their tag team re-debut. Last week we saw Dawn Deceased go up against the Coalition as the tag team division grows rapidly. It feels so weird seeing these two step into the ring again with each other, and it's not facing each other. They've fought, they've come together. These two are truly brothers in every sense of the word. Merlin and Garreth, with Merlin's new fancy look, going up against a newly formed tag team of Angel and TeaTheShiba. As the battle lines are being drawn in MPW, you have to pick a side or else you're going to be left all to your lonesome. There's a cloud looming over MPW, and I think that the more it goes, the more teams are sort of being formed and broken up, and more people coming together. I mean, you have the Coalition, you have La Primera, you have Dawn Deceased, you have Team Wizard King, you have the Shogunate. I mean, if you're not with them, you're against them. And I think that's exactly what we're seeing in MPW. Angel had a really good match in the Icon Division Gauntlet, but was unable to pick up the championship, along with a fellow Gauntlet member of TeaTheShiba. Neither were quite able to capture the Icon Division championship, which would later go to Blueness, one of the members of the Coalition. But TeaTheShiba looking to team with Angel for potentially the first time. I'm not quite sure. They might have teamed before, but this team of icons they're looking to pick up a big win. Like I said, you got to get in on the ground floor with the tag team division. This is a match between a team of two icons and one with an idol and an icon. Merlin wasn't there in person for the draft, but was drafted to the idol division. I believe number 7th in the idol division. Merlin is looking very different. Oh my god, as Angel flies across the ring. Already hooking the leg, and Garreth is already having none of it, breaking up the pin before it can even get to 1. And a headbutt from Merlin. Merlin's got that interesting scar of some kind on his back. Almost looks like a burn mark or something with those golden shoulder pads. Almost the back of the head. I mean, this is a whole different Merlin than what we've seen before. He's going to send it into the corner with Garreth. Garreth and Merlin going to show that it might be a different Merlin, but they're the same Team Wizard King. And T's going to make it into the ring. T and Garreth have had a handful of fights together, but not one quite like this. And a head kick to Garreth. T and Merlin have also had tag matches, I think, against each other. I think they might have been in one of the first inter-division tag matches. Merlin over the top with a drop kick. Showing that teamwork already. Working as two separate units is definitely a plausible strategy, but when you can work so well in sync with each other, it just makes it so much better for you as a tag team unit. Something, words. They're tagging in again. Just isolating T by themselves. Shoulder. Tandem shoulder tackle. And a fucking uppercut. Crazy uppercut. Garreth off the ropes, but didn't quite connect with all of that. Got the legs on it. Spinning around sidewalk slam. Goes for the cover on T. Near fall. Near fall for Wizard King. Garreth making his way to Merlin as T rolls to the outside. T is back in. Trying to get some offense. Snapmare kick to that back bit. I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know if that's a place to target Merlin, or is that if that's a place to. Or if that doesn't really affect him that much, but whatever it is, T is going for it. And now calling Merlin up. And getting kind of caught on the ropes there with Garreth, I think. Sends Merlin into the corner, tags him. Snapmare. Rolls through in a kick. And now casket drop. Nearly miss, or barely misses. And a sidewalk slam for his troubles. Merlin just picking him up. Fisherman Buster. It looks like the ring rust hasn't been developing on Merlin's gold, but rolls him up. Kick out at one. You gotta watch out because Angel could have just stolen the win right out from under him. Sending him back into their corner. Trying to go for the tag, but doesn't quite get it. Merlin's gonna send him into the opposite corner. Merlin and Garreth looking for another maneuver together. Tandem cold shoulder. And now Garreth maybe has Angel in a prime position. I'm not quite sure what he's looking for. Gonna send him back into his corner. Tag each other again. What are they looking for? This drop kick again. This dropkick maneuver, Angel rolls to the outside and both, or, well, at least Merlin now, running across. Merlin and Angel, both the legal participants right now. So if either one is outside the ring at the 10 count, they will be eliminated. Right in front of the French-Canadian commentators table, might I add. Takes him over the knee, 7. The referee is having absolutely nothing to do with it. Referee's discretion, as I say. Fast counting, though. And I think they might just get eliminated. Angel takes the win. Angel and T pick up their first tag team victory. We could maybe see a tag team title in their future, giving Merlin a little bit of taste of his old medicine. As we'll move on to the semi-main event of the night. Okay, it is time for the semi-main event of the evening. And no matter who gets counted out, no matter who wins the match or loses the match, no matter what happens, today is going to be a good day for MintyClovers one-on-one Idol Division contest. MintyClovers came off of a big win 2 weeks ago on Saturday, Living Legends against UnchainedAwesome. MintyClovers hit the bonsai bomb for the win. A massive, massive victory from MintyClovers. Can she pick it up again this week? I mean, Minty hasn't always had the best luck, but this could be Minty's season to shine. I guess I shouldn't, winning against Unchained isn't the biggest, you know, biggest success, but picking up a win anywhere in MPW is always good. Next up, though, someone that was in the Idol Division Gauntlet match and couldn't make it all the way. He was number 2, I believe, in the Gauntlet match. B.A. Tycho was eliminated by Emerson Morgana. Couldn't make it through, but B.A. Tycho basically got a win as his good little soldier, Blueness, picked up the Icon Division Championship. Still putting his leadership into question as he's not able to pick up any of the championships yet, other than the open weight. But can B.A. Tycho get his championship? I mean, the Gauntlet match is going to be the hardest match for you to win or defend the championship. So, it's not the easiest thing to do, but the voice of the chat is here, and he says he hears you. B.A. Tycho versus MintyClovers. The last time it probably isn't the last time, but the last time I remember these two stepping in a ring together was in an openweight championship match. I'm pretty sure. Big boy senton from MintyClovers. We could see either of these two in the, oh my god, big booty drop. We could see either of these two enter the tag team division as well, as we've seen Minty tag team with TheSleepyPengu before as morning routine, and B.A. Tycho as the other half of the coalition with Blueness. Though B.A. Tycho could really team with anybody, it does seem that he's sort of always teaming with Blueness, which makes sense. I mean, it doesn't seem like he wants to team with Greg, and it seems like the bear only really talks to Greg. Rollover double stomp. But we could see either of these two enter the tag division. Step up moonsault. Nobody home. The Tycho with that uppercut. Nearly lobbing Minty's head off. B.A. Tycho, though he did not make it very far in the gauntlet, did have a pretty impressive showing against Emerson Morgana, even pulling out her own move against her. Will we see something like that today? Referee trying to break it up so they're not just against the ropes the whole match. And another test of strength. B.A. Tycho can't out-strength MintyClovers, it looks like. Really struggling. Minty may look small, but she is mighty. The mighty, mighty Minty. Once again, pulling on the head of B.A. Tycho. Trying to posture control. Grabbing his arm now, pulling it to the back of his head. Getting B.A. Tycho onto his knee. As if he's going to propose. Takes him down. Minty overpowering. I mean, B.A. Tycho is one of the strongest members of MPW, I'd say. So the fact that Minty's overpowering him maybe just goes to show that he's not all that right now. Or goes to show how much training Minty's put in. Off the ropes, fancy style. With that moonsault. Bouncing on the ropes like they're made out of springs. Like her own personal trampoline. Hurricane Rana into the corner. Kip up, MintyClovers, kick to the gut. Minty is taking it to B.A. Tycho, and B.A. Tycho returns the chop. Sends her off the ropes, goes for a scoop slam of some kind, but can't get her up. Minty on the second rope. Hurricane Rana just taking it to B.A. Tycho. And a big boy senton. Has B.A. Tycho eyed up, goes over the ropes, catches him with a cannonball. Maybe it's MintyClovers season for real. Maybe I'm onto something. And she's got B.A. Tycho in the corner, eyeing him from across the ring. Thinks against it though. Clothesline this time though. Catches him. Ducks under. Super kick. Hooks the leg for it. 1, 2. Nearly takes out BA Tycho. Minty ducking everything. Both of them are ducking each other. Minty, blue! No! No blue Thunder Bomb! BA Tycho! Fighting out of it and now pulling on Minty's head. Rope break, though. Break it up. On the ropes, break it up. What is BA Tycho looking for here? He seems to be floundering all over the place. Clothesline. Rights and lefts, hip toss. Minty has had BA Tycho's number since opening bell, and she's looking to maybe put him away. I don't know what she's doing. She's going up top. Drop kick. Finds its mark. Covers BA Tycho. I mean, that could be enough. But it's not. MintyClovers in the corner a little bit. Again, too far. Undershot it. BA Tycho, though, taking the opportunity for this. Going for a DDT. No, Minty rolls through. Like I said, has his number. Pulling him away from the ropes. MintyClovers looking to put an end to it. Bonsai bomb! 1, 2. Oh, no. Gets her off. Minty sends him off the ropes. Basement drop kick. BA Tycho is seeing the ceiling lights. Drop kick. BA Tycho, the life, the heartbeat comes back. Finally seeing any sense of existence. Drops her right in front of the French-Canadian commentators table. What a dump. As Minty just immediately gets back up, though. Are we going to see another count out? Catches it. I mean, a count out's a win. A win's a win's a win. Leaping DDT in front of the French-Canadian commentators table. Minty trying maybe to get BA Tycho back into the ring. At a 4 count. Big boot. Rolls through, though. Goes for another kick. 5 count. They're halfway there. Ref is giving him a little bit more time to fight on the outside than I feel like some of the other matches have been. Each referee's a little bit different. 7. 8. BA Tycho is going to take the easy way out. 9. Minty's not even on her feet at a 9. The 10 comes in through, and BA Tycho, I mean, that might have been the only way BA Tycho could have won. Takes the easiest way to win. Leaves her on the floor. I mean, BA Tycho was getting his ass beat that whole match. I don't know if this is going to create the image he thinks it's going to create, but he wins. Like I said, a win's a win's a win. Do whatever it takes to withhold honor in the MPW arena. I don't know if that was an honorable win, but we'll move on to our main event of the night. It is the last match of the night, the main event of the evening. And it's going to be SleepyPengu. SleepyPengu was the runner-up for the Icon Division Gauntlet. Came out number 6, but was just not able to beat Blueness. Maybe taking it a little bit too lax. SleepyPengu, though, looking to spread his wings and maybe look for another opportunity. Can he do it? definitely I don't want to say it was a throw, but it was definitely a... I cannot think of the opposite of clutch. It was a... It has been a long day, I apologize. Not fed. I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of it. The opposite of when someone clutches up. When someone blanks at a loss. Like, just barely, just loses it at the last minute. What does that mean? What is that word? Can't think of the word. I don't know what. God damn it. The internet is not helpful either. What is that word? It's actually gonna drive me insane. If anybody in the world knows what I'm thinking of. The opposite of clutching up at the end. Throwing it all away, but it's not throwing it all away. Choked! Choked! He choked! Thank you, brain. God damn. Oh my god. I was gonna lose my mind. He kind of choked it. I legit didn't say anything for Flair's entire entrance. I apologize. I could not think of that word, and it was actually gonna become a problem. As a test of strength, they push each other in the corner. Sleepy. This is an absolute perfect opportunity for Sleepy to prove that he is championship material again by beating the former champion. I mean, it basically shows that if it was a one-on-one championship match, Sleepy would be champion right now. But for Flair, this is about getting that championship back. He barely had it to begin with. He lost it to Greg, won it back, barely had it, and then lost it in the gauntlet match, which is probably one of the hardest matches you'll have to face, other than maybe the Elimination Chamber, to try and defend your championship. Another shoulder and elbow tie-up. Collar and elbow tie-up. Pushing them back into the corner. Sleepy punches Flair into the corner and puts the boots on the ground. Flair breaks out tilt-a-whirl neck breaker. Flair was doing pretty well in the gauntlet match, but it was just he came in too early. Came in at number 3 and just he got 2 eliminations but couldn't handle everybody else. What is Flair looking for against Sleepy? Smacking him on the back of the head, going over the ropes. Climbing up top. Over the top rope. Cross body to Sleepy. Almost already a 2 count. Been a couple weeks since Sleepy's last match, but maybe it's still affecting him to an extent. Or maybe Flair is just that damn good. Takes him over. Inverted DDT. By Sleepy, and he sweeps the leg to Flair as he gets back up. Flair really got put through a trial of fire with his championships. And now he's got to climb all the way back from the bottom to the top. Big splash. Flair's definitely digging a little bit of the more high-flying bits of his arsenal recently. Hurricane Rana leaning more into that. Sets Sleepy up like pins to knock him down, but unlike bowling, the pins fight back in MPW. Oh my god, elbow. Forceful elbow by Sleepy. That wrestling MMA background of Sleepy coming in. He's not only a grappler, but a striker as well. And Sleepy gets grabbed, but speaking of grappling, gets brought down for the Boston Crab. in the center, in the somewhat center of the ring. Flair lets go off the ropes. Hurricane Rana going fancy with it. I mean, can I say the one person that I feel like has really innovated since last season has to be Flair. Like, he knows that you have to keep going, keep evolving to last in this kind of line of business. Goes for that old school walk, but doesn't get it. Rolls him up for the pin. One, kick it at one. And an elbow drop by Sleepy. Sleepy trying to pick up that momentum back. Ducks under. Jumps over. Picks up Flair for the go-to Sleepy. No, below zero! Below zero from the former champion. 1, 2, 3. And Flair puts Sleepy away. Making sure everyone knows that if Sleepy fought Flair, he would still be the champion. Thank you guys so much for watching Masu Pro Wrestling. I was Masu Pro Wrestling 10, and I will see you guys next Thursday for some more wrestling action.